Something bit me.
Just an insect. I'm sure you'll survive. Besides, it probably figured you for a tasty treat.
Give me an aboleth over a midge any day.
Nasty surprise. Caution is warranted here.
What in the bloody hell's is going on? You did what? But you can't! I've the bloody bite! Larigwa's bite! The petrification stopped it spreading! Oh no! No! No, no! Oh God! No! Ah! Help! Ah! I don't want to die! Ah!
My dearest Ephron, he begged me to halt the deadly disease that ravaged him. My darling Magrin. She wished for the mind of a genius, but that silly head crushed me.
Seems like Will and Karlach will play nice from now on. Saves us having to pick sides.
My sweet Callum, whose beloved asked that his beauty never fade. A thief who tried to steal from Auntie. Now the good little pet guards my home. A thief who tried to steal from Auntie. Now the good little pet guards my home. Take this!
Oh, shit-pilling toe-rag! Never summon shovel, never feed shovel, now call shovel!
You recognize the tiny fiend, a quasit. Wicked creatures often used as familiars.
Wait, you're not Illy? The blacksmith, the teacher, the grocer, the baker, little piggies to the butcher. So, you're Shovel's master now. Fine. Master Illy calls me Shovel. Don't like it? Change it. Don't care. Basket. I like. Baskets hold babies. My favorite. So, what first, Master? Gutting locals? Raising the dead? Making them walk? Making them scream? Oh, you don't like gutting? Spilling? Tearing? Boring? Wait, are you horny? For the book? Illy never shuts up. Book this, book that. Good with tongue. Good at cutting them out, too. Tell you secret. Illy weak. Illy never finish book. But Master can do it. Read book, conquer book. Yes.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in. You've seen similar books in wizards' libraries. A tome on Thayan magic, a rare and expensive find. But people have gone mad reading less dangerous texts.
Curious. Why don't you take a closer look? I'll observe from back here.
Please don't open the creepy book. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Lovely little pick-me-up.
Why are you here? I sent you to Zevlor.
What?
That damn nose of yours has gone poking in our business.
Mistress Olladin, I can explain.
Shh. No need. It couldn't be helped.
Koga! What is the meaning of this?
You think yourself quite the spy, don't you? Go on, tell him.
What in the cloakwood? Koga, have you lost your mind?
Halsin is weak, Wrath. But in the shadows, we are strong. We are safe. There is no other way.
You and Halsin welcome untouchables to your midst. You defile the grove for the sake of harmony.
Olladin speaks truth. Who among you disagrees? Who would see this grove in ruin?
The choice is made. Koga, burn the tainted away. Start with the snitch.
As you say, Olladin. No. You twist the teachings. In harmony, we perish. In shadow, we are pure.
You watch Korga closely. If she is moved by your plea, she gives no sign. Korga eyes you intently as you speak the text etched into the frescoes. The forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one.
When the darkest hour fell, it was us that brought light. Sylvanas demands we illuminate shadow, not hide within it. How was I so blind?
Careful, Korga. The shadows don't forgive.
I belong to the shadows no longer. You've no power over me!
You would question my power. Mother Earth, hear me. Grant me your wrath.
Let's finish this.
What now?
Watch this! Knees high.
Take cure. You will face Sylvanus' justice.
If it's an argument you seek, you won't find it here. Whatever the Tree Father's judgment, I will accept it in
It could have damaged the grove.
Up to the grove! To us!
We'll find another way to stop them. We must.
Wrath thought me a danger. Seems I've proven him right. I endangered a child. I betrayed the Sekul's trust. We will stop the right, and I will stand trial. My fate lies with Sylvanus. May he have mercy. We will grant them safe harbor until they depart. Meanwhile, help us contend with the goblins. Perhaps we can dissuade them from attacking. It began with a letter. There was no messenger, it simply appeared. Olladin came soon after. An army was coming, she said. Goblins, drow, and more still. Legions upon legions. The druids of Cloakwood knew the dangers this would bring. They ordained that all circles cast the right to shelter from the storm. Olladin taught me to harness the Tree Father's power to wall us in. In return, well, you know the rest. I would turn the grove over to them. I won't forget the wounds I've inflicted. I pray Halcyon returns to heal them in full. I see it on your face.
You have saved Korga from herself. I cannot thank you enough.
We've ceased our ritual, but that's not an invitation for you to do as you please. Be respectful of this place.
I knew Korga was desperate, but I never imagined she'd get Cloakwood involved. You pulled her from the brink. She owes you her life. By all appearances, yes. When I look at her, I see the Korga I once knew. But it could be another lie. I pray it isn't.
And I have done.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a gnoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
You saved our little girl and stopped the ritual. Thank you. We are in your debt. Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
Seems Mole was as good as her word. She's reported that you've been threatening children. Your claims fall flat. Things could turn ugly here, very rapidly.
Let me out, you bunch of softies! Cages are boring. I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids and your bird. Running out of time, Wargmeat. My family will be here soon. Let me suit yourself.
Been caught trying to flee your imprisonment. Choose your next move carefully. Your refined patter is not enough this time. You're going back to your cell.
Oh, you! Boring! Your cages are boring!
I saw you at the gates. You fight well. A few words for the kids? Spare a story or two. Thanks. I prefer when they smile.
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
Oh, you teeth are all boring. Even your cages are boring. I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids. And
we should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake. And what about us? There's every chance we've doomed ourselves by helping these people. we will end up fodder for some goblin's blade, all because Leah insists on helping every wounded foal we see. Our best chance to make it to Baldur's Gate is on our own. This place is lost. Please, I can handle myself. It's others that are the issue. You are looking at Leroican's newest apprentice. Yes, that Leroican. The greatest wizard in...
I've heard that name before. A young man, yes? Lives in Ramaz's tower in the upper city.
The very same.
Word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of a cad. But you say he's an accomplished wizard.
Of course he is. The greatest spellcaster along the Sword Coast. As if I'd settle for a lesser mentor.
In that case, I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an introduction, should we reach the city.
If it's powerful acquaintances you're after, you have to look no further than yours truly. Few can match me, in either magic or talent. In years to come, you will boast of this meeting, I can assure you. May we meet again in Baldur's Gate, my friend.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can. Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me.
Delicious gruel.
I'm told the druids have stopped their damn chanting. What happened? Truly, Ilmater's ashes. I never thought she would actually see reason. Thank you. We still have the goblins to contend with, but you've given us time to prepare. I need to ensure my people make the most of it. But here, left over from my soldiering days, it's sparse thanks for what you've done for us. And I'm afraid I have more yet to ask. You've bought us some time here, but the goblins are still massing out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly.
Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter.
It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task. Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
You're the one who helped at the gate.
Yes? What is it?
goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
I'd die if I met Leroican reeking of this place. I'd never get the smell out of my clothes. I'd have to burn them.
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
Hey, I remember you. The weaponsmith, right? Your city was swallowed up by Avernus, and you were enlisted against your will like my good self. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized Demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help, but I'd need infernal iron, and a prayer that my hammer will survive the work.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about yourself first. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Avernus. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running, the way it's going. I'll see what I can do to give you more time, if you find some infernal iron. But a machine that complicated is going to need serious work. More than a pauper's forge can handle.
I'll take whatever it is you're offering.
I've sensed some during our travels. It has a pull to it. Absolutely magnetic, once you know what you're looking for. I can show you where I'd look.
Thanks, mate. You'll be seeing me again soon.
What I wouldn't do for better tools.
I can pack or talk, and right now I'm packing. What to bring?
Die if I met Leroican reeking of.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs!
Can't talk now. Harker needs me.
Having fun with your new goblin friend? Bet you aren't.
Didn't kill me, too.
Say that?
I'm just sad. Bored.
You're gonna be